So I love to grill corn, but I have never done it this way. Tonight, we're grilling feta grilled corn with cilantro and a little bit of chili powder. It's amazing.
Let's talk about some more side dishes, shall we?
Let's do it.
We're gonna talk about some grilled corn. I'm sure you've grilled corn before. I wanna help you take your flavor game to the next level. We're gonna add some fun little tips and tricks that hopefully you've never seen before. Have you ever grilled corn?
Actually, I grill corn quite a bit.
Well, hopefully I show you a twist, a trick to make it even more
might be the
flavorful.
master, but
Should switch places.
no.
No. So we're gonna grill some corn. I've got some beautiful corn right here. Now these are in the husk, which I think is lovely. And now there's a few schools of thought on grilling corn. Like some people leave the husks on. I actually like to take the husks off, but leave some of them intact so that I've got the cool look of the husk, but I want the char on the actual kernels. And when you cook it in the husk, you're only getting the char flavor of the grill on the outside. So that's why I like to do it that way. So what we're gonna do is take our corn and we're just gonna pull back. Now don't pull all the way up.
Off. Yeah.
Try to keep some of it intact. You just wanna get rid of the silk
My corn's
on
bigger
the
than yours.
inside. It actually is.
It totally is.
You know, when CJ and I first met, we were, I wouldn't say single, but we were, just, it felt like being single. When it's just you and your wife
Yeah.
and no kids, it kind of feels like being single.
It's a whole different world.
But now I've got 2 boys. CJ has 2 girls. Hey, this one's not working, so I'm gonna show you a different trick on this one. I'm gonna take the husk completely off of this one. And yeah, CJ looks great.
I
Here.
know, because I'm awesome.
So once you get to this point, we're gonna take, there's 2 different ways you could do this. You can get some butcher's twine and wrap it around, or you can take some of the actual husk and just pull it and wrap it around so that you get a tight little bundle at the bottom.
Cool.
That way when we grill it, some of this is gonna get nice and crispy on the grill, and it just looks really pretty for presentation like that. And get rid of some of this. Cool. Let's do one more. You do one more. I'll do one more.
Okay. Try not to mess that one up.
I'll try. Done this once or twice, CJ.
That's
Hey,
so
man.
great.
We're in the backyard cooking, things happen.
Things happen in the backyard.
It's true.
Mess your corn husk, you get flies.
Actually, our kids
You-
aren't hanging out now, but if you guys keep watching the series, be sure to subscribe and you'll get emails when we launch new videos. But some of the other videos, you'll see some of our kids, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But my son and your daughter are pretty close in age, both actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've got Titus and Gideon, a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old.
Yeah, I've got Mila and Phoenix, and Mila is 20 months. By the way,
Yeah.
I really can't wait till I get out of the month counting stage. 'Cause I
when
hate
is
it.
that? When is that?
I don't know.
I'm 437 months.
That's right. That's
Actually,
right.
I'm not. How? I'm 30. I'm 33. How many months?
33
is that?
times 12.
I'm not good at math.
Anybody? Bueller? 30, actually, 33.
No.
If it's 10,
I'll just put it on. I'll do math
330.
later. I'll put it on the screen. Ready?
Yeah, okay.
I'm that old.
560. If I'm right, I'm awesome. I'm wrong.
Okay. So once we have our corn, it looks like this. Yours looks pretty good, my friend. So here's a fun little trick I'm gonna show you. Let's get rid of some of this silk here. So I've got some mayonnaise, and I've got a little pastry brush, and we're gonna brush these with just a bit of mayonnaise instead of olive oil or butter. And this is gonna add a really rich, savory flavor to the corn once it hits the grill. There's a little bit of silk on there, so it's okay. It'll burn off on the grill. So that looks pretty good.
Cool.
So I'm gonna roll it around and do all sides with just a skosh of mayo. All right, CJ, you do yours over there.
Okay.
I'm also gonna add just a little bit of salt and pepper. Now seasoning your corn before it goes on the grill is nice because then the seasoning actually cooks into the corn instead of it just being on the outside later on. Did I mention kosher salt in the other episodes? Always kosher salt.
I'm now a kosher salt user. I
Sweet.
was not as of
Makes a
72 hours
difference,
ago. It
doesn't it?
does.
Alright,
Some
sweet, that was
quality
good.
salt.
I'm gonna season yours for you.
Okay.
Some salt. Some over here.
Okay.
Some pepper. Give them a roll. We'll do both sides. Yep. Yep.
Mm,
Teamwork.
hang it.
Teamwork.
Mm.
All right, cool. You want to come with me? Here we go.
Yeah.
Now we're going to go on the hottest part of the grill so we get nice, beautiful char. Now, if you have the ones that have the husk on it, you want to hang the husk off of the heat, right? So this is the hottest part. You want your husk to be kind of off to the side just a bit, like that. That way it doesn't get too burnt and kind of falls to bits. Now we're going to let this go for just a little bit, let's talk about the seasonings you're gonna use on there. Now, grilled corn by itself is pretty delicious. Sometimes you don't need anything else, but I wanna add some fun flavors. And earlier we were talking about when you throw a party, when you're actually having people over and you're cooking for a lot of people, having to buy, so many different ingredients for so many different things gets really, really tough. So if you use the same ingredients over and over, but in different ways, you can compound the flavor and really take advantage of the ingredients that you actually have, which we have some cilantro and some fresh limes. You know this trick on how to get the most juice out of a lime? CJ, show them this trick. So you basically, whoa, you know it. The rolling trick. Whoa! Oh.
It's a run by fruiting.
So what you basically want to do is you want to put your weight, I don't have, here I have one. Put your weight onto the lime and then you push and you roll. And what you're doing is you're releasing all of those beautiful juices so that when you cut it, it's a lot easier to juice. I hear our corn going to town, so I'm going to give these a flip. Yeah. Rick, come over here and look close at this. So we've got these beautiful char marks. That's exactly what we want. We don't want to go too far where it starts to get burnt, but we want those sugars, those natural sugars, to char just a bit. Just 2 degrees easy. Wayne's World?
Did
Yep.
you ever find Bugs Bunny attractive when
So
you put
easy.
on a dress?
Let it go just a little bit longer. Now some people really like to cook their corn all the way through. I love fresh corn.
rolling.
Hey now, take it easy, corn. I like that fresh, sweet crunch of corn.
Yeah, me too.
That's one of my favorite parts of corn. So when you overcook it, you lose that sweet, bright crunch. So I don't want to do that. So we rolled. That's the trick. You roll, and now when you slice it, it's just a lot easier. You can kind of see it's
You
a
want
lot.
me to slice mine?
Sure.
Okay.
Put that inside. And we're also going to grab some feta cheese. Do you like feta?
I don't,
No.
but
Feta's delicious.
I've never had anything you've
It's-
made that I didn't like.
Oh, thanks, man. Romance. So go ahead and add a little bit on yours. I'm going to cut some of this up just a little bit more. We want nice, tiny little bits of feta. And we're going to roll our corn in the feta, drizzle some lime juice on it, add a touch of chili, maybe a little cilantro. There you go, man. You want to chop your hair? You can use that one. It's easier.
I'd love to.
And push this up the side a little bit. I'm also going to take a little bit of cilantro. I'm going to take this one.
Is this proper technique?
Proper as proper can be. Now, I don't know if you noticed, I just cut the stems and all. There's tons of flavor in the stems, so don't be afraid of them. Oh gosh, Rick, look at this corn. Dude, is that not stunning? And we're cooking in real time, right? This is happening real. No tricks, no fancy tricks, just beautiful, easy grilling. All right, cool. Beautiful. Let me take your knife back.
Yeah,
We should get another knife, man.
Yeah.
You don't have one.
I don't.
I need to get you one.
Yep.
So just a little nice little dust. Actually, this is enough for both of us. And mince this up nice and tiny. I'll give some for you, buddy.
Thanks.
Let's push it up here a little bit.
Okay.
All right, here comes the fun part. Our corn is finished. What was that, like a minute and a half?
Yeah.
So, here we go. Beautiful.
It's literally
stunning,
popping.
Beautiful, right? Let's grab this one over here. Gorgeous. Why don't you grab some of that mayo? Spread just a touch more mayo on
Okay.
there. Yeah. Nice little dab. Little dab will do ya. Now this is going to add some seasoning and some flavor more, and it's not going to taste like mayonnaise. So if you're not a mayonnaise fan, don't worry. It's not going to take, oh man, also I just added mayonnaise to everything. It's going to be really, really delicious. Gorgeous. Awesome. Now let's do this. Let's slide these over a bit.
Okay.
We're going to make a nice little bed here. We're going to have our feta and our cilantro all there.
Okay.
Now let's put the corn on top, and you're just going to roll it in it and kind of push down just a little bit so the ingredients stick to the little bit of mayo that's on there. I'm going to pull my corn over. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Isn't that
Crazy
pretty?
good. Okay.
All right, so now actually mine was the one that broke, so you can see what it would look like if you didn't have the husk on it. I think it adds a nice touch, just from a presentation standpoint. But if you don't like it, you don't have to do it.
Okay.
Beautiful. Are you one of those guys that's like, oh, mayonnaise, it's my favorite, or oh man, I feel like mayonnaise is one of those things you either love it or you hate it.
Yeah.
I've always been I don't like mayonnaise kind of guy,
No.
but kind of has a lot of flavor.
Well, we'll
so
see.
I'm okay with it.
We'll see.
We will see, won't we? So I'm gonna do this again. I'm gonna make my little bed of feta. I'm gonna put my herbs right over the top, just like that. And we're gonna roll. You know, it's warm. Did you do it with your fingers?
No, because I did mine right, so I could use the husk.
That's true. We're gonna roll it just like that, and you see, it's stunning. It's beautiful. I mean, grilled corn's beautiful on its own. When you add a few fun little touches like this, it really makes just for a more fun eating experience. All right, here's the fun part with that little lime that we had afterward.
Yeah.
Here's a little touch of lime over the top. Beautiful. Just like that. And then I actually like chili, so I'm gonna add just a touch of chili powder right over
I think
that.
I'm a chili powder fan now after this week.
Dude, it's gorgeous, right?
Yeah.
Easy too, right?
Super tasty.
Did you do your lime?
I did my lime.
Boom. Chili too?
Yeah, I'm on it.
Yep. Dang. That was so simple. I mean, we did this in real time, right? So quick, so easy, so simple, so delicious. You wanna try it?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I'm taking my little broken guy. Mmm.
Oh, bit of face.
That was an insane, you just like half the corn.
It's really good.
It is pretty good. Oh my gosh, it's really good.
It's strangely good because I don't like feta, but
You got savory, sweet, you got crunchy, you got a little bit of cool from the lime juice. You got every flavor that you really want in this delicious dish. If you guys like it, click the like button, leave us a comment. As always, be sure to subscribe. And if you haven't seen some of the other videos, you're missing out. Go look at some of the other videos. And with great food and great drinks, it's a party. Everyone rolling, rolling. How's your makeup?
it's good.
Well,
My eyeliner's smearing. Brown cow, brown cow.
how now, brown cow?
Oh, now brown cow. Scotchy, scotch, scotch. Into my belly.
Now.
Okay, good, because there's a squirrel over here. So it's not that
That would have been
see
great
him?
footage.
No.
good. Right here. There he is. He like came over here a second ago. He's like looking.
The squirrel's gonna get you?